Hey guys, appreciate you tuning to my YouTube channel. This week's theme is the same but different. Don't forget, if you haven't already done so, you can sign up. I'm doing a same but different with Coach Vaughn, who runs Blitzology. If you're on Twitter, if you're not, check him out. He has some really cool stuff defensively that kind of hits in this vein with how to package up blitzes, attacking offenses that look the same but they're different. I'm handling the offensive side of this coin. And so I've been walking through being the same but different on offense. So yesterday we talked about formations, how to run the same formation but attack in different areas. Today we're going to talk about series. What is a series? What does that mean? How does that work? How does it help your offense? Okay. Tomorrow we'll talk about RPO game, which a lot of you guys really enjoy and there are experts on it. I'll just show the simple things that we try to do. And then play action. You know, how do you make the run plays really work for you offensively? But this week's theme is the same but different. I've actually done an entire course, I believe, on series that you can get on CoachTube, or you can go to my website. I think there's maybe some materials on there, fbcoachsimpson.com, and get more detail. But today I just wanted to kind of go through what is a series. Okay, so when we talk about series, what is a series-based offense? You're starting to see, even at the highest levels, teams are running this. College levels have been doing it for a while. You're starting to see it catch on. I'm a big Miami Dolphin fan. The Dolphins started doing a lot of this with Tua, where they were giving the exact same look, but they had all these built-in things that came off of their base. Okay, that's what a series is. If you're a Los Angeles Rams fan, they've been doing this since they've had McVay there, where everything looks very similar and then one adjustment. Kansas City Chiefs are probably the most unique with this, where they have a base and then they go nuts with all the different things you can do off of it. But the general thought process on what a series is it needs to look the same to a defense. So for it to be categorized as a series, it needs to have a base action that looks the same, and then you build all these things off of it, okay? I'm wearing my shirt, so you know I'm going to use buck as kind of our base play. And if you're a wing T guy, that's kind of where a lot of this came from. So for us, if we're going to run buck sweep, we are wanting to take that one play and build a series off of it. Call it the buck series. So how do you do that? Well, the first thing you got to do is you got to make sure you're really good at your base. So we're going to run buck. We want to make sure we're really good at our base. Okay, so we're going to be able to teach buck sweep. Off of buck, if you're a true wing T guy, you're also going to have trap. Okay, so you're going to run an interior run off the same action. If you're not a wing T guy, you'll start to see this a lot of times with the QBs on like power read is very comparable to how you would run trap out of the gun. So you'd flash buck, it needs to look the same. So this action needs to happen each time for it to be a series. So hand the ball off, run a buck, okay? Quarterback keeps the ball off of that and attacks in the middle of the defense. Wing T guys will run trap. Some guys might run power read. You could run kind of a gut type play, but an inside run. Then you need to have a counter or a reverse. If you've watched me play football, we're gonna run a double handoff. So we're gonna give the same action and we're gonna come back with a double handoff for our counter or our reverse. If you don't want to run buck sweep, you may just run the straight up reverse off of that. You're starting to see teams do this a lot. Even at the NFL level, very successful. And sometimes you can even flash the reverse just to give it even more of the same look, but not really hand it off. So you got your base play, you got your counter or reverse, and then you have your play action, okay, off of this. So if you're going to run buck, you're going to run buck, a QB inside run, counter. You're going to run a play action. Old school wing T guys know that's going to be waggle. Okay, so you're going to run some type of waggle where we're coming across the field, we're flashing the ball, we're pulling out, we're running. It looks the same to a defense, we're running waggle. Okay, then you're going to come back and run the strong side play. So now we're going to flash the ball here. QB's going to ride and pull. And you're going to have some type of flood pass over there to the strong side. So those are play actions, but the action of the backfield to the defense looks exactly the same, but you're running a different scheme. That's series football. We have taken that, and tomorrow I'm going to talk about how we give the same action. We keep the wing T series, And now we build the RPO game off of that. And I've got a ton of information on that. I'm gonna give you kind of a quick glimpse of that tomorrow. But I've actually got a whole RPO course on Coach 2, or you can go to my website and I've got a PowerPoint on there, or reach out to me, fbcoachsimpson@gmail.com. But that's how series work. Hopefully you got something from this. You don't have to run buck sweep. You could run the same thing. People are doing this now all the time off of inside zone and building your series off of that. As an old coach who's called plays, I would highly recommend, as you're building your offense, that you keep the idea of series-based offense in mind. Plays building off of other plays. Easy to teach to your kids, easy to have adjustments, easy to call in a game when you understand what you're looking for. Appreciate you guys' time. If you haven't already done so, I really appreciate it if you would like the video and subscribe to my channel just by clicking the button down below. Appreciate it.